That is how you close out a road trip, as we welcome you here to Phillies Postgame Live, brought to you by Cure Auto Insurance. Amy Fiddle, Ricky Vitalico, and Ruben Amaro Jr. And I'll start just with the bullpen. We saw Andrew Bellotti being interviewed there. 40 of the last 41 batters, Ruben, going back to Wednesday, they have been retired. I mean, this is a very maligned bullpen early on in the year, maybe not so much anymore.
I mean, extraordinary effort by these guys. There's no question about it. For them to be able to pitch the way they are right now, one of the things that Rob Thompson wanted to do when he took over was to try to create actual real roles, and that's exactly what you're seeing right now. I think guys are feeling comfortable in their role. They're doing their jobs, and you can't ask for more than what they've done in the last several days.
We're going to hear from Rob Thompson, also going to hear from Ben Davis out in San Diego. But Ricky, I mean, obviously the bullpen did its job and then some, but the offense came through in a big way as well.
A little bit of everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at Castellanos' day, he hit one ball hard. He ended up 4 for 5 in the ball game. So, I mean, things kind of went well for the Phillies. You got to love Kyle Schwarber. How could you not? This guy just goes up there and tries to hit home runs, and it just happens for him. In June, he's just tearing it up. He hit a pitch. He looked as though he was looking for a changeup on the outside part of the plate. He hit it out to left field. The other thing is, I mean, you look at how Odubel scored in this ball game. Base hit, steal second, base hit by Stott. All of a sudden, you got yourself a run. Yeah. They were doing the little things in this game, and that's one thing that gets overlooked a lot. It's kind of like being a bullpen guy. You get overlooked a lot. Well, the little things get overlooked because you see Schwarber hits a 3-run homer, and that changes complexions of games. But those little things, that one extra run here, one extra run there, Stubbsy with a big hit. I mean, it's up and down the lineup. They wanted to play baseball today.
Yeah, getting steals to get into position, walks to get on base. It was a lot of little things, and obviously it added up to the 8-5 win as they take 3 of 4 from the Padres. Let's go back out to San Diego now and check in with our Ben Davis, the former Padre, of course. And Ben, you know, we were talking about the bullpen, and rightfully so, but this really was a complete effort. As you heard Ricky talking about the little things, it's things like this, wins like this, when your backs are against the wall with the reigning MVP obviously on the shelf, that really can pay dividends later on in the season.
They did everything well today, Amy. Everything. The bunt single by Odubel, the diving catch by Vierling in right field, the 3 stolen bases. Their defense was perfect. The bullpen was outstanding. They got timely hitting. They moved it base runners. Kyle Schwarber in the 9th inning there, just hitting a ground ball to second base, advancing Vierling to third base, and then scoring on the wild pitch. They did everything well today, and the result is a great W and a very happy trip home to Philly.
Ben, I got to say, I know you guys had Bellotti on after the game, and that was huge for him. It's a great accomplishment for him. But Nick Nelson, are you kidding me? I mean, what an outstanding performance coming in after, let's face it, a stinker from Kyle Gibson.
Yeah, Kyle didn't have his best stuff. He just didn't seem to be very sharp. Something hopefully he'll be able to remedy his next outing. But Nick Nelson was unbelievable. I mean, the fastball changeup combination, he may be mixing a couple sliders. He was outstanding. All these guys I'd say over pretty much the last week, they're just coming out of this bullpen, throwing strike after strike after strike. Yes, a lot of them have swing and miss stuff. That's good, but you know, it's just they're not falling behind guys. They're pitching to their strengths because they're ahead in the count, and that's what you like to see. Earlier on in this season, this bullpen, they were just walking too many guys. That series out in L.A., I think they had 15 walks in the 4 games. It can't happen, not at this level. And it was fun. It's refreshing to see this bullpen get ahead, and then when they get ahead, they can attack and, again, use their weapons specifically.
Ben, talk about what this means to the clubhouse, to the dugout, when they win series like this, when they play this well on the road, and they're playing this type of baseball. How does that make that dugout, that clubhouse feel?
Well, it gives them obviously a little bit more confidence, and you know, it's nice to see them rally around their teammate Bryce Harper, who, you know, it was a great ball game to win last night. Obviously today they pulled that one out, but you know, he's irreplaceable. But the way they played today, maybe they realize, hey, we just can't wait around for that 3-run homer with Bryce in the lineup. We have to do other things. We have to manufacture runs. I love what they've done the last 2 nights, being able to just manufacture those runs and steal bases and, you know, get bunts down. It's been great. It's been fun to watch, and it's almost refreshing to see this type of baseball, this brand of baseball. Yes, they're going to continue to hit the ball out of the ballpark. I understand that. But when that's not going their way, they got to find other ways to do it, and that's what they were able to do the last two games. It's again very refreshing to see.